So what's going on everyone, welcome back to another video, and today we're going to do another Tales from the Past, and in this case, because I was getting tired of, let's say, American superhero stories, because too much of the same thing isn't good for you, because I need to keep my mind fresh, open, and had to, diversify my reading material and split my focus on multiple genres slash visual media. So and since I thought, hey, I finished this manga today or yesterday, why not? So for those of you who don't know, Tales from the Past in this case is a kind of series of videos slash reviews, overviews in this case. Because we're not going too deep into this, because I want people to think for themselves and figure out for themselves. It's basically a series of videos of what like I said, reviews, previews of American, European comics, or in this case manga, or sometimes coming from a country like Italy, for example, so it's European. From let's say the previous century till at least 2010, 2011, something in that range, where I go to tell who the team is, who the writer, artist, cover artist is, whatever. In this case, it's easy because we have one guy who's doing the story and the art, so that makes it a lot easier. And as you might know, there might some things you might agree with me on, disagree with me on, and if that's the case, that's totally fine. I mean, I'm trying to walk away a bit from the drama, etc., and go back to another time, to a more simpler time, where we could discuss whether a comic, European comic, or let's say coming from the East, manhwa, what is good, if the characters are good, if the story writing is good, if there's enough world building and other stuff in it that could be interesting, and the page to panel ratio, is that good enough? Does it need more actions, packed scenes, whatever? That's the discussion that we need to have. And of course this time I'm not going to use the Grand Comic Database or the League of Comics Geeks, because with this kind of visual medium slash Japanese comics, because that's literally what they call every comic, manga. There you go. So we have to use another source, and the source next to me with my laptop, it's called MyAnimelist, where you can basically a site where you could subscribe and basically keep up with what kind of animes there are to follow, which one are you planning to watch, and sometimes in some cases you could even pick a few mangas if you have friends who read manga or watch anime or Japanese animated movies. You could basically click make an account, and they could invite you, etc. And you get you can make your own list and keep up with your reading slash watching material. That's basically the source that I'm using today to give the opinions of the other watchers slash readers. So now we're going to the team. The stories art is made by Sambe, and it was published in 2005 by CMX, if my memory serves me well. And the genre is basically action, fantasy, ecchi. That means loot kind of stuff. And it falls in the well, I find kind of surprising. This was a shonen title when I thought it was seinen, more fitting with seinen, but it's shonen. Really weird. But it didn't show. Probably because it didn't fall into the seinen. There we go. Categories, because it didn't show a lot of explicit content, but that's just the right amount. So I think their ratings are kind of confusing for a guy Kokujin like me, or Gaijin, however you call it, that's the more politically incorrect version. And what basically is all about, we're going to the synopsis. It's basically about a young girl named Capria. You could read it on the back here. She's thrown into, let's say the real world after her studies at Arsenal, under with the Alicia Unification Council under the father of Carinthia. But like with what you also have in the real world, when you get out of the walls of the university campus, the outside world is often not what the university has prepared you for. So because some studies don't always translate well into what the workforce needs in this current day. That's the unfortunate truth. Also, a lot of your knowledge you gathered over the years will become either dated or need to be upgraded, or in some cases become obsolete. And because she lived a sheltered life, she never experienced the outside world. And it's a world where the rebels battle against the Testarotho. The heretics are tied and burned at the stake, and warring religious factions battle for power, and the common people live a miserable life in full servitude, etc. So it's basically a classical story of the pagan religion versus the pagan ideology versus the organized religion. Could be if there's one comparison that could be made with this kind of inquisition that took place in Europe, especially in where they basically burned everyone or tortured everyone who had a different view on certain things that the Catholic Church did back in the day. And in this case, the common folks, they're struck between a rock and a hard place, because they stuck in a feudal system that doesn't benefit them in the slightest. They only work to make their nobles richer, and they have to never taste the fruit of their labor. And that's exactly what happened here. What turns out in this, there are also like during those times, there are always some religious fractions or factions or organization within this, in this case the organized religion, Arsenal, and outside of it that fight for, they're stuck in a power struggle. And but in this power struggle, in this feast of consequences, Capria discovers that they're basically fighting for the same thing, but they don't have the same means. They don't want the same means to an end. And as she can bring a spark of hope to a world filled with destruction and madness, as she makes it out of there alive. And something that you'll learn in this manga, and over let's say there are only 4 volumes, I guess. Probably it got discontinued or something in the trend, but different story, I digress. So that's about it. That's what this is all about. Beautiful cover, that's for sure. So now we're going to the good, bad, and the ugly, because it's an overview without spoilers. The plus and minus. The good, the plus, the good, bad, and the ugly is, well, the good is there's good art in it. There's the right amount of fan service. It's an interesting concept. I like this struggle between let's say the organized religion and the pagan, the more pagan religious views, because it's something that I kind of try to create a synergy with in my work, like in Jaguar Warrior, except it's more it's not a story like this, but that also has more mature themes, etc. So and it's also nice to see some different perspectives from both the organized religion, Arsenal, and the pagans, Testarotho. Now we're going to the bad. Even though it's not bad, it's a good start. It needs more room for world building, and for certain characters to develop a little bit more. And unfortunately, the English sound effects with the translation, they kind of overshadow the katakana. And I like to figure out things for myself. I want to see, that's that sound effect. I have a sheet with me. I could show you the link in the description if you want to. where I could figure out, oh, that's the meaning of that word. Oh, that's the meaning of that. I want to figure out things myself, and due to the English translation, they kind of overshadowed the rest. And that's, unfortunately, it filled the panels in an unnecessary manner. In those action scenes, you probably don't need a lot of those things either way, only a few sound effects, but I digress. We're getting to the final verdict, where I use MyAnimelist, where 209 users gave it a 6.38 on average for the whole series. I didn't read the whole series, so I can't give my full opinion about it, but this one is off to a good start. I give it an 80 out of 100, a little higher than they do. That's because I like the concept and I like this circle between organized religion and the pagans. But yeah, I could see why it got the lowest score, because yeah, it needs more room for world building and certain characters need to be developed more. The concept needs a little bit more development. But so far, yeah, if you like fan service, this and a mature concept, where they take a few risks here and there, and yeah, like me, you like those kind of struggles where you try to find the light in the dark, despite being stuck between a rock and a hard place with different perspectives. This might be for you. If you don't like fan service and this kind of shonen manga, it might not be your thing. Like I want to say already, there probably are better books out than this, but like I said, it's off to a good start. And we'll see where the rest goes. So yeah, that's about it. Anyways, talk to you guys later. I have a video to record about the VA, so peace.